we are here to complete an artist interview with Marcelle Mansour. She is one of our 2024 very influential artists. So we're very glad to have you. We are honored to uh, to have you as one of our very influential artists this year.
Hi, Dr. Shannon. Thank you so much for having me. It's my pleasure and honor to be with you.
So let's start with you telling everyone a little about you, your background, and how you became an artist.
Uh, I was born in Pakistan, in Gaza, and I emigrated to Australia. What happened? I started my journey as an artist when I was 5 years old. During my childhood, I just found myself an artist. I like not inspired by anything. There was no mobile phone or social media or technology at that time. Everything was manual, and I was told by my teacher that I was multi-talented young artist who excels in drawing and other subjects, and they made me like responsible for editing and producing the school magazines, and it was all manually drawn and handwriting and coloring and everything. Anyway, so what happened at the age of 10, I was honored to receive the Top Pupil Prize by His Excellency, the Egyptian military, the Governor General, and the Mayor of Gaza, uh, where I was born. And at the age of 13, my art won the prize, the first prize in the whole district during the official examination by the Department of Education. And at that time, actually, I was given like 20 of 20, and they said they never give this in arts. They only give full mark in science and math. I was given this, and this gives me more confidence in arts. I was always drawing, and I even did portraits for some school friends and my family and friends when I was young. At the age of 13, at the age of like in high school, my art teacher gave me a copy of the studio, of the school studio, so I could spend more hours before classes and after classes. And my mother made me like a white gown, like to put on my uniform. Also, my father used to own a factory for custom-made shoes. He was designing all these shoes and picking all the colors. I was enjoying picking the colors with him. I was fascinated with colors all my life, and he also had a cabinet like full of art materials. So I was always engaged with arts like spontaneously. And my mother used to take me to the main garden and just to uh, tell me, look at the flowers, how God created harmony, in colors. Also, at the age of 16, when Israel occupied Palestine after the Six-Day War, I went with my family on pilgrimage to the Holy Land, to Jerusalem, and we went to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, and I was really fascinated and overwhelmed by the Orthodox holy icons and the colors and the design and the artistic revelation. uh, at the age of 18, I want to make it short, I went to university to study fine arts, but I wasn't encouraged because it wasn't a source of secure income. So I received my BA degree in English language and English literature. I worked as a school teacher first, and then I worked for airlines as a hostess. I was evacuated all these uh, aeroplanes and meet people from around the world, thinking of culture and arts from around the world. When I immigrated to Australia, the first thing I did, I studied. I went to like few arts lesson, like private, and I started with oil, and then I set up my business as an independent artist. Even though I had full-time job, like in public sector and in government sector as well, and in private sector, but I was always engaging with arts on part-time basis. I wanted to study art in Sydney University, but I have to wait until my kids grow older. Then I did master degree in studio arts and another master in fine arts, where I became a light artist and I painted with light itself. So all my life, I just had like art is just a part of me. It's in my blood, in my soul. Uh, it influenced me.
That's a beautiful painting behind you. Tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, that painting is, about the war still on Gaza. It's been a prolonged war, and I just thought of, it's very depressing, and I always think of something hopeful. So it's peace. So it's called the Angel Symphony of Peace. So we'd like to have peace to end war, and just inspiring peace. I hope the leaders can listen to this and can feel and see the common emotions of having hope for peace.
It is beautiful, absolutely.
Thank you, Dr. Shannon.
So, how do you believe that viewers see your art?
How do I believe that?
Viewers, when people are viewing your art, do you believe that they feel peace and hope and inspiration?
Um, I feel it's very important for me to do arts, like practicing art. That makes it's a good experience, and it's beneficial for me as an artist and for the viewers, especially when I want to convey a message, like to make the world better, like to end war, for example, to give hope to people. Whether it is like my art connects me to the viewers and to the other works, and to make my voice heard, like. Whether it is, for example, illness, we need resilience, we need hope. Whether it's war, we need peace. Whether it's problems, we need to overcome these problems. So I always want to inspire my viewers, and to have optimism, and to give them, like, to attract in their souls optimism, and to be always enthusiastic, to be resilient. So art is very beneficial actually for me and for the world as well.
Yes, I absolutely agree. So, how do you see yourself evolving over the next 1 year, 2 year, 5 years? How do you see yourself growing? And do you see yourself doing anything different?
Um, Actually, I've done a lot of things in my life with arts. I've done solo exhibitions. I've done portraits about people who are prominent and remarkable people who contribute to building up Australia, and especially they are from ethnic backgrounds, and how they. So in these sort of things, I inspire the new generations. I've done about multiple roles of women as well. I like. I always find some new subjects, but it's always like being me an ambassador of peace and ambassador of arts. I always found like peace is just in my head, especially when I see the news. It's very depressing, like to see that prolonged uh, war is still on, and it's not only in Palestine, and there are conflicts in the other parts of the world. So we'd like to people to reconfigure what's the meaning, the true meaning of a humanity, and to make the world better. So it is always in my head to uh, have my solo exhibition in Jerusalem, the Holy Land. After we have peace, peace will prevail in. I imagine peace will prevail in Jerusalem and in Palestine and in the world, and to attract the international artists to exhibit in Palestine. But this never happened. I never exhibited myself in Jerusalem. The war is still on for more than 75 years, and more than 33 decades, and it's still on. And so I'd love to feel freedom and peace in Jerusalem, and to celebrate it with other artists in the world. To have biennale, for example. This is my hope.
That is beautiful, absolutely beautiful. And there is a lot of hope in that. I agree. And hope is our theme for this year's award ceremony. And you certainly inspire a lot of hope just in what you're saying, as well as in your artworks. It, I can see hope as a message and peace in your artwork.
Yes, yes. Um, yeah. I always have the message in my art, like I have always have a purpose in my life to make people like think and to be optimistic, especially by art like deals or not deals, like focus and explores the universal human experiences in life while facing difficulties and challenges in the world. So I want them to give hope. Especially hope is very important. The hope to have hope in our life, and this I'm reminded with the renowned psychologist and hope researcher Charles Snyder in 2022. 2002, in his theory of hope, he defined hope as the rainbow of mind. He said hope is the personal rainbow in the mind. It's like when it is like dense darkness, there is always hope, a ray of hope emerges, make people sparks and inspired and do something in their life to make it better, to change reality, to shape reality, to change it for better, and to achieve their goals.
I love that. I absolutely love that.
Thank you.
So, can you think of anything else that you would want our viewers to know about you? Anything at all?
Uh, I just I just I can say I am human first of all, and then I am an artist. I like to feel. I always my art makes me feel more accountability and responsibility, and I'm a generous giver. I'd like to give in my art. So I am like Western Australian and Europe and Eastern Europe women who is I put mixed cultures, because I was born in Palestine, in Gaza, and immigrated to Australia, so I've been here for a long time, and so I just have a lot of knowledge and wisdom, and my art made me explore more wisdom and knowledge, and I'd like uh, to make people understand where I'm coming from, and to share, uh, to review my work, and I'd like to have a channel of conversation and communication, to make questions and answer, to make people curious to know what's about the case, what about where I come from, what do I want. I want them to know, not to just to say my art is beautiful, which I appreciate, but just to see the inward significance of my art. What do I aim for? I would like to have humanity to live in better world. So I am universal. I regard myself as universal Australian uh, woman who is artist, who is from Palestinian background, and I'd like to share universality, universal topics, whether it's the topic is personal or it is universal. At the end of the day, it will channel the pulse of society, and it will become the universal essence of university. That's how I am.
Very well said. Very well said.
Thank you.
So, thank you for being with us. This is an honor, and we certainly look forward to future collaborations and lots of good things to come.
Yeah, I'll be very happy to collaborate with you again, Dr. Shannon Barnes. You are beautiful, and I'm very impressed with the way you're doing your project and around the world, because you are also like you develop and arts and promote artists around the world, and develop the contemporary arts. So this is really beautiful and well done. Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Thank you.